can we keep it real, y'all? Let's go back to the champs, because the first ever NBA championship parade is rolling through the streets of OKC today. And the Thunder fans, they were truly out in full force to celebrate. You may recognize these buses. You can see how everyone is so excited. You guys remember the images from Game 7. Regardless, OKC got the job done. And this team has been pretty humble all season. And then Jalen Williams got on the mic. This is wild.
Hey, they said we was too young. They said Oklahoma should have a team. But guess what? We the champ.
And then we've got some news. Wednesday, July 30th, is officially Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Day. The mayor, David Holt, announced SGA, who actually met there. He was there at every game wearing the T-shirts. He has his own day named after him. Isn't that pretty cool, Perk?
It is cool. I mean, look, they deserve every moment. He deserves all the praise. This is the best part of winning the championship. Damn it, I never could get back to the parade. The parade is when you're able to come out of character in front of your boss and do whatever the hell you want. I missed that.
It's the one day of grace you get. But I have to ask you, Perk, as someone who has won championships, when do you flip the page? Is it after the parade? Do you think that this team is not yet?
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I'm glad we up here and I got Bobby and Wendy here, because Sam Presti, right after this parade is over, he got to get to work. But he got some business decisions to make. Usually, when you win a championship, especially with a veteran squad, you bring the entire squad back, right? You try to. That's not the case with this young OKC team.
The Thunder were working yesterday. I heard some draft trade rumors involving the Thunder.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not surprised. Sam Presti, SGA, J-Dub, Chet Holmgren, at one point in their lives, they were just young kids with the dreams. It's championship parade day for the Thunder and SGA. You guys, I saw him on Good Morning America. It looks like he's celebrating right. Shirts are optional. And he sat down with our Malika Andrews right after Game 7, winning a championship. And he had something pretty bold to say.
The conversation after someone wins a finals MVP, it always turns to, well, that player can lay claim to being the best player in the world. Are you ready to take that title?
Yeah, for sure. It's another goal of mine, to stand at the top of the mountain. The way I have this year has been pretty fun. It's definitely one of the things I want to check off my list.
Can you say you've checked it off?
Sure, why not? Perk, what's your reaction to SGA saying he's ready to be that dude, best player in the world?
He ain't lying. Look at his resume. Look what he did in these NBA Finals up to this point. Again, we anointed Jokic when he completed the mission. We anointed Giannis when he completed the mission. And you know the thing that's crazy about SGA? Like, it's a slight disrespect in a good way, because he don't really respect the OGs around the league. Like, he going at them. Like, he ain't really like looking up to a Steph Curry, or he ain't really looking up to a LeBron James. He ain't looking up to those guys. He trying to kill those guys every single time he's on the floor. He said it. My guy is Kobe Bryant. So with that being said, he's there. And then, you know what else? He had this stretch throughout this season when his captions after he would go into your hometown and put in work and talk noise to you. He did it to Steph a few times. That goes to show you where his mindset at. He is the best player in the world.
So Perk, you used to say he's the best perimeter player in basketball, but now you're saying he's fully the best player in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Wendy, do you agree?
You know what he did there, which I liked? Malik asked him the question, and he looked over at the trophy. Hell yeah. I mean, you know what? I don't even really care about I don't even really care. When you win the championship, talk your talk. It's too hard. So whether he is or not, say that you are. No one's taking it away from you. Enjoy it. Enjoy this summer. Don't let anybody tell you different.
MVP, world champion. I think that speaks for itself.
All-star,
All-NBA, soon to be pretty wealthy.
Western Conference Finals MVP, Finals MVP, led the league in scoring, averaged 30 in the NBA Finals. Say whatever you want, you are winning. Now for the NBA though, you have to think about it, the celebration is amazing, but we are now officially in the off season. But before we get there, we actually have someone joining us from the championship celebration. I'm so excited that we get to now welcome in NBA champion Cason Wallace. Thank you so much for joining the show. Can you please try and describe the scene right now in Oklahoma City?
Man, it's a lot of people everywhere just happy, excited, just celebrating this wonderful victory that we just accomplished.
Which one of your teammates might have had probably the most fun out there today?
I'm going to say we all had an equally amount of fun out there. We all taking it all in and just enjoying the moment.
And you just finished your second NBA season. You've already reached the top of the mountaintop. What is the first step in honestly running it back next year?
Just going into the off season and, first off, just relaxing, taking it all in, but still got to put the work in to get more results. So I know that I got to put the work in. It's not just going to be given to me.
Now, the sights and sounds of your parade were tremendous. We want you to watch what everyone just witnessed. Take a look at this.
This is all everybody hear me? OKC in live! Hey, man. They said we was too young. They said Oklahoma should have a team. But guess what? We're the champ. Moments like this, they don't come and go often. Make sure you guys enjoy this moment with your family, your friends, your loved ones. The kids, drunk off candy, and the adults, drunk off you know what tonight. Y'all have fun tonight. We love you guys. Thank you.
What was your favorite moment from that scene?
Jay Will, for sure. Jay Will, he got up there and, he was feeling himself, and, he was just enjoying the moment, and, I just loved it. We all here.
Tonight, I'm disappointed. When we bring a Texas boy on here, you know what I'm saying? It's a certain type of way you got to address him. Hey, look, Cason, my boy, you one of my favorites. But look, you got to take us inside that locker room and tell us about the sacrificing that y'all had to make and how y'all did it on a day-to-day basis, because we don't see this out of young teams, the way that y'all sacrificing was all in.
Man, every team goes through their struggles, and early on, it was injuries for us, and, being able to have that next man up mentality. We had to sacrifice being the man going into the draft and having to, take a step back and learn your role, be able to play your role to the best level. So I feel like once we all clicked on that and we figured out our role and we tried to perfect it, that's what really made it, great going into work every day, because we know we all trying to be the best player that we can be.
Cason, how much did that Denver series prepare you for what you went through in this NBA Finals?
I feel like it prepared us great. Everything that we went through in that series happened in the finals. Denver was our first Game 7. We went to 7 games in the finals. We knew what it took to finish off the job, and we knew that it was going to be tough winning road games, which Denver prepared us for. But at the end of the day, it all worked out for us.
Cason, I'm not even going to ask you. Don't let him ask you about next year. I'm not even going to ask you any question. I'm just going to say enjoy it and don't worry about anything. That's all I got to say.
I do want to ask you, though, about this amazing NBA Finals. Was there a specific moment? We all know you lost Game 1, but after that, it was a tremendous rally by your squad. Is there a specific moment that you guys hold on to that helps you accomplish your greatest dream?
I'd say our togetherness after every loss. I feel like we never, pointed the finger. We never, shied away from each other. We just got tighter after every situation we went through. So I'd say after the Game 1 loss and the way that we lost, I feel like that brought us together even stronger.
Well, Cason, congratulations, the reigning NBA champs. We loved all the sights and sounds from Oklahoma City. And yeah, don't worry about tomorrow. Still celebrate today. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank y'all for having me.
We appreciate you.
I'm on fire.